promised your mother to protect you for the rest of my life.
Watch out!
Hi, Albert.
Hey, Kristanna, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm I'm really good, thank you. And I am not gonna lie to you, I've been a fan of yours since Mortal Kombat. So
Woo!
just
Yes,
how far it is.
awesome. I'm so glad we're getting to speak.
Awesome. Yeah, so am I, because I gotta tell you, Darkness of Man was amazing. Such a great
Oh,
movie,
that's
and
awesome.
you were phenomenal in it, hands down.
Thank you. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. So glad you enjoyed.
So my first question is, what was it like working with James Colin Bressack, and how did you get the role in the film?
James is wonderful, and he's become a dear friend. We met through a mutual friend of ours, another producer that I've worked with, and I had a conversation with James, and he told me about the script, and I read the script, and I really enjoyed it, and I said, you know, I'd love to help flesh out the role of Claire because Claire is really the heart of the film, and she helps support Van Damme's character on this emotional journey that he's on, and really steers him in a way to let go of the things that are holding him back. And I think through that journey, we're able to see a side of Van Damme that I think we've probably only ever seen before in JCVD.
Yeah, and the bouncer too was, I think it was another one.
That's true. Yep.
No,
Yeah.
and yeah, I was telling James, I think this is one of the best performances he ever pulled off
Oh,
in his entire career, and your chemistry with him was phenomenal. I mean,
thank you.
like you mentioned, it was the heart of the film, and I like the fact that you were conflicted because Claire was conflicted whether Russell actually loves her, or if it's just a temporary thing. So I
Hmm.
like the fact that you stick by him. And I think that's what really drives the film as well, is that emotional content between the two of you.
Right, right. Yeah, you touched on a good point there because it's like I know how he feels for me. I can feel it in my heart that he loves me, but because of all of his wounds and his past love that was lost, he's so afraid and he's holding on to that shell of protection. But yes, I can see that the long-term aspect of it that really wants to be there to support him to get through that and to also build that relationship with Jaden. And I think they form this pseudo family, and they all really fill a void in each other's lives.
So I gotta ask this: what was it like working with Jean-Claude Van Damme? What was it like? I got
Yeah, he's a wonderful man, and truly, my experience of Jean-Claude was very much the heartfelt aspect that shines through in his performance. He's a very kind man. He really tries hard. He gives his best, and he's really, you know, easy to be around as a human being. He's just a really nice guy. So yeah, I had a great experience.
And then I was talking to James earlier about Emerson Min, who plays Jaden. I mean, he was phenomenal. He was great in this film, and I feel like if he keeps going this route, he's got a career ahead of him. He's going to be one of those actors like later down the road people are going to be talking about, because he.
Oh, I agree. I agree. I was really impressed with him, not only as a young man, but through his performance. He has a great personality. He again really brought it, and just really, really caring and sweet. And you know, one thing that sticks with me about Emerson, and I thought the same thing. I think he can really go far in this business should he choose to. Is that at the end of the shoot, he was sitting there in the makeup trailer, you know, late at night, we're still shooting, and he's writing out thank you notes to everyone and giving them, his parents have a coffee and tea company, and giving them either tea or coffee. I mean, it was just like, it was so thoughtful and sweet. So yeah, he was a really great kid.
That's awesome. So I gotta say, and besides the fact that you have you and Van Damme, and then you also have you and Emerson, trying to play this kind of like motherly role. Like you're not so much replacing his mother who was in the situation, but you're trying to be there for them as much as you are Van Damme, but in a more motherly son relationship. I felt like that was another great performance in terms of chemistry between the two of you.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was a great fit. And I think in all of our differences in who we are, it really aided to all the differences in our character, but yet the similarity of the heart of wanting to connect as humans. You know, we have that incredible nature. It's is to feel. You know, we are humans, so we're able to feel. And I think that's why people see a movie, you know, they want to have some emotion evoked in them. They want to go on a journey. They want to have an experience that maybe in their day-to-day life they don't allow themselves to feel. So I think that's what sets this film apart from other action films, is that you do also really care for the characters, which I think is vital to making a good film, no matter what the genre.
And what I also liked was I'm used to seeing you kick some serious butt, and for once, like, okay, great, she's get to do something different, much in the vein Van Damme did. You know, he got to do a little bit of the action, but we got to see more of the emotional acting side of him, and I'm glad we got to see that from you as well. Because, like I said, I've seen you since Mortal Kombat, and you know, I've seen you in Blood Rain, I've seen you in, you know, all these other projects you did where you just like totally kick butt. And I gotta tell you, down the road, I would love to see that again. But hands down, you were great in this movie.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Well, I've got three upcoming projects in a range of genres. So a little something for everyone. I've got a film called Vice and Virtue that my company Trio Entertainment produced. That's a dramedy. I've got a film called Dark Night of the Soul. That is a survival film, essentially my 127 hours. Martin Cove plays my dad. That's definitely a drama. And then I have a film called No Address, which underscores the homeless crisis that we're currently facing in America. Billy Baldwin plays my husband, and our family is on the path to homelessness. So a range of genres there for sure.
Just shows what an amazing actress you are. And I'm definitely gonna check those out. But in the meantime, everyone check out Darkness of Man on May 21st. This is a great, phenomenal movie. You get to see Van Damme at one of his best performances, and Kristanna is such the amazing film. And she is the heart of the film, hands down. She's the one who brings everyone together. And thank you so much for taking the time to talk about it. It's been a pleasure.
My pleasure. Great talking to you. Appreciate it. All the
All right.
best.
Take care and have a good day.
You too.
All right.